Let's make some noise as we go live for PPW Danger Zone.
Here we go, folks. This action is for the #1 contendership of the PPW Tag Team Championships.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 3 very viable tag teams. The ExerGuys, after an 11-month absence, back in PPW. It's great to see those guys back. The main event Hustlers, Mr. Main Event, or MH Hustler, looks pretty slim. Looks like he lost a lot of weight. They look great. Adrenaline Rush, always looking good. Sammy in their corner, can't be any better looking than that.
How about the return, though, of El Don, Louis Castillo? It's like I'm seeing a ghost across the ring standing there. And the last time we saw him, he was at odds with the Hustlers.
They're boys now. Like I said, in the hood, they forgive their brothers.
Hustler land, anything's possible. Unbreakable Andy Harner trying to get technical on Mr. Main Event here and was stopped dead in his tracks with a big knee to the midsection. Now he's sent right down to the mat with a shoulder block from Mr. Main Event. Excuse me, MH Hustler.
Yeah, I get him confused a lot myself. I just look at his pants, it says Hustler. And I'll tell you what, Andy Harner better watch his back with Mr. Main Event behind him.
And now they have the numbers game in their corner. You know, Andy and Aaron Arbo, they have Sammy Pandora, but someone like Louis Castillo, he's a straight brawler. Having someone like that in your corner, it's very dangerous.
And when the Hustlers were at their peak, and they were the first ever PPW champions, they had the numbers in their corner.
Look at that move, not to cut you off, from Andy Harner here. Beautiful drop kick. Lateral press makes a cover.
And like I was saying, when they had the numbers game, they had Big Pete Nixon, they had Louis Castillo, they had Freddie DeSanta, who we haven't seen in about 4 months. They had the numbers game when they were at their peak, and now they're starting to sort of rebuild their troops right there.
Absolutely.
And the ExerGuys, M3's doing push-ups on the side like he's bored.
Well, Andy Harner just went for the tag on M3, and they both jumped off the mat there. Now he tagged in his partner, Andy Arbo, Aaron Arbo, excuse me. Harner over the top. Unbelievable maneuver from Aaron Arbo. Hooks the leg, 2. And Hustler kicks out again. Polo, don't forget the Main Event Hustlers have a W over Adrenaline Rush on 3-on-3 action. Freddie DeSanta got the pin on Andy Harner, I believe.
Yeah, Draven Blaze was their partner back a couple months ago at PPW.
None of these men are strangers to each other here.
And look at the ExerGuys outside the ring. Aaron Arbo, went to make a tag out there. They want no parts of this.
You can't win this match unless you get in the ring, Paulo. I don't know what they're doing.
Well, I'll tell you what, JP isn't the brightest bulb in the batch there. So, I mean, let him do what he wants.
I think they're letting their opponents wear themselves out here. You have the Main Event Hustlers. You have Adrenaline Rush going at it. ExerGuys haven't even stepped foot in the ring yet.
No, not even close.
They are completely fresh. I think that's their strategy here. That's a method to their madness. Mr. Main Event choking Arbo on that middle rope while the ref is distracted.
And again, the street tactics of the Main Event Hustlers rearing their ugly heads again. And it's not too hard to confuse a referee here in PPW. You know that as well as I do.
Absolutely.
I mean, how did David Stone not see that?
He was distracted by Andy Harder on the, inadvertently distracted by Andy Harder on the apron. And now Aaron Arbo in a bad position in the corner with both the main event Hustlers just taking it to him. Tag to MH Hustler. Arbo sent to the corner. Hard Irish whip. MH Hustler with the clothesline. Sends Arbo right into Mr. Main Event.
And he's looking over at me like I had anything to do with it, Mr. Main Event. He's like glaring at me at the commentator's table. He almost took his head off.
Absolutely. What a move. They have been, you're not kidding, Paul Bo. They've been rebuilding, building their arsenal of moves, hitting the gym and training, and you can really see it coming out now. The Main Event Hustlers are on their A game.
and M3 now is doing sit-ups outside on the back while these 4 men are battling in the ring.
Like I said, Paul Bo, MH Hustler could pin Aaron Arbo right now. The match will be over.
Yeah.
Without the ExerGuys even stepping foot in the ring. Arbo needs to rethink his strategy here. I mean, swinging neckbreaker from MH Hustler if he wants to stay in this one. Things aren't looking too good. Keeps reaching to that corner of the ExerGuys, and they just refuse to give him that tag.
And the Hustlers back to their prime here. It's teamwork, baby. You're seeing tag after tag, and I'll tell you what, they're looking great.
MH Hustler exposing that rib cage for Mr. Main Event, and he drops the boot right between the 2 floating ribs down at the bottom of the rib cage for a 2 count.
Now David Stone's saying he didn't see it again. David, use a little common sense. I know common sense isn't a flower in everyone's garden, but I mean David Stone blatantly looked the other way, EJ.
Absolutely. He's very easily distracted. I think they need to go through some training with these refs.
Oh man. He'd be like the kid in school that you shoot spitballs at, hit him in the back of the head, and he'd blame somebody else.
Arbo in a bad position. Back down to the mat. And look at that, Mr. Main Event says Andy Harder careening off that guardrail on the outside.
I'll tell you what. Here comes Arbo now, swinging neck breaker.
Barely caught him with that one, but it did its damage.
It was more of a fall down neck breaker. I thought he was going for more of a swinging neck breaker, but he caught him anyway regardless.
Absolutely, he drug him down. It wasn't the prettiest, but it did its job. Look at that, Mr. Main Event. He's reeling. It's just one of these men needs to get to their feet. Look at the ExerGuys ignoring the tag again. Mr. Main Event reaching out.
He should just slap Redbeard on his fat behind.
MH Hustler sizing up the right hand for Aaron Arbo. Aaron Arbo, I think, was playing chicken there. Playing possum, excuse me. And look at that. A rare sign of cooperation between the Main Event Hustlers and Adrenaline Rush. They said enough's enough. It's time for the ExerGuys to get in here. Look at them taking it to JP and M3.
M3 was brought in the hard way.
Look at the strength of MH Hustler scooping a slam. And one from Aaron Arbo as well.
There's carnage all over this ring, EJ. M3 doesn't even know where he is.
Absolute bedlam out there. 3 of the best tag teams in PBW. Up and over goes Mike Mitchell. Look at this.
Bodies flying everywhere. I think MH Hustler's going outside. You better
what does
watch
Hustler
out
have planned here? Baseball slide to M3. Hit him right on target, Paul Bo.
Right on target. Right in the solar plexus, EJ. Uh-oh.
Look at Aaron Arbo doing what he does best. Corkscrew over the top rope.
Phenomenal move by a phenomenal athlete. They used to call him high-profile Aaron Arbo. That's why he lives on the top rope. And Mr. Main Event now might come out for his troubles.
What is this? Mr. Main Event sizing up. The 3 men outside. Plunge over the top rope from Mr. Main Event. Unbelievable.
Andy Harder looks like he wants a piece of this now.
This isn't over yet.
I'll tell you what, pigs will fly today. Redbeard goes over that top rope. That's definitely not happening.
We'll have pancakes served up to us if Redbeard goes over that top rope, Paul Bo.
Andy Harder sizing him up here.
What does Harder have in mind? All the men back to their feet. Unbelievable!
Phenomenal move! Phenomenal move!
This is PPW. You're not going to get action like that anywhere else.
Absolutely unbelievable.
#1 contendership for the tag team championship.
And I think Redbeard's going to
on
try
the line.
his luck. No way.
My God.
No way. No way.
Don't do it. Redbeard. JP. He is going to take to the air. The big man is going to take flight. And it was a trick the whole time. He just fell right on them.
Back in his youth when he was at the Woodstock concerts, JP went a super dive.
It looked like he was trying to crowd surf there,
He was
Paul
trying
Bo.
to crowd surf. A big man like that's not getting any. Here comes Sammy Pandora.
I'll tell you what, that's all it takes from a guy the size of JP, though. He just has to. And what's Sammy Pandora? That blend here, going all the way to the top. This woman is out of her mind. Don't do it, Sammy. Oh, my God.
Oh!
Flying cross body!
Of Joseph, I said it before!
There's bodies everywhere up here!
Listen to this crowd! Where else do you get it? That was awesome, chant!
Harner and M3 in the ring! Unbelievable, Paul Bo! Death Valley driver!
Andy Harner, a small guy, and strength, and now Redbeard showing his strength.
That is just brute strength that he just planted Andy Harner right on his face. You can see the indentation on the mat.
RKO by Mr. Main Event.
Unbelievable. Where did he come from, Paul Bo? Aaron Arbo!
Beautiful
the top rope.
I'll tell you what, these guys are making their living above the ring, EJ.
MH Hustler feels the impact of the back suplex to cover. Cover broken up early. Looks like Arbo has an injury. He was holding his right hand there.
He looks like he got hurt there pretty bad.
You don't want to show your opponents your injured body part, though. Sometimes you can't help it. The pain just overtakes. Look at the dirty move from Mike Mitchell. Knocked Andy Harder right off the top to the outside. You live and die by the high-risk maneuvers, Paul Bo.
Absolutely, and he died on that one. Mr. Main Event sent out for his troubles. His hand got caught in that top rope again. Very serious injury could have happened there.
He was hanging on like it was a Royal Rumble there, Paul.
And here comes the wild card. I told you earlier, EG, Castillo would distract the referee.
And the low blow from MH Hustler. Darren Arbo.
He has him wrapped up.
Inside cradle. He has him rolled up. And that's how she rolled the main event. Hustler stole another one.
The winners of this match, the Main Event Hustlers.
I'll tell you.